Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting February 7th. This is Moon Magic Tarot, and I am Ambi. I'm using the Tarot of the Trees by Dana Driscoll. I enjoy this deck, and I hope you do as well. So what I'm going to do, as I always do, is pull 4 cards. And so I'm asking for a message for these Aquarius for the week. Something that will help them reach their highest potential for this week. Okay. For the Aquarius. Let's get a message. For the Aquarius. There we go. Now let's just go and see what we have here for you. Alright. Alright, Aquarius. So, let's see. How do these all relate to each other? We'll see. We'll just go running through them, and hopefully it'll come together as we go. Okay, so this is the Queen of Swords, and she's the overall energy for the week. Most likely it's an actual person, like specifically a female in your life. Most likely it's general, so it can go the other way. But most likely it's a female. A Queen of Swords is a very strong woman. She's been through a lot. She's been hurt. She's developed this inner strength in her. She can be cutting with her words and harsh that way, kind of blunt. But she's very intellectual. She likes to be efficient. She can be kind of short, like expect things to go a certain way because of her desire to be efficient. And yeah, she's really smart. She's very intellectual, so she can figure things out pretty well. And she's going to play a heavy focus for your week. It could be, swords can represent air signs, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that, okay? Because a lot of the times with the air signs, it could be, or like with these, it'd be like an air sign. It'd be a rising sign, sun sign, or moon sign, or whatever. And so, it's hard to know that for everybody. So most likely, I would just go off the quality sets. Chances are, when I said that, it probably triggered somebody in your head. And maybe you already have plans to have this focus throughout the week. Because it is the focus on and off through the week. Because it is the, the overview, the overall energy. What the circumstance kind of is for this week. So it's about this queen somehow. The challenge for this week for you is the star, which is odd. The star is about hope. Somehow, in relation to this queen, you're trying to find a way to be hopeful. Maybe something with this queen, or something about this queen, or because I really do think it's tied into this queen. So either it's something you're doing with the queen that you're trying to be hopeful about, or something she's doing on her own. You have lots of hope for, and you're wanting to wish her well, and it's hard for you to see it working out that way. So you're being, the challenge for you is to feel that hope, even though it might not be so obviously there. I think that's probably more accurate, that it doesn't look like it should be so hopeful at the moment, possibly. But you should be hopeful anyways, because there are things there that tell you that there are reasons to be hopeful. It's just, it's not at the forefront, right? It's not the, obviously it's going to work out perfectly the way you wanted it to for her, or for you, or however that works out. This also could be, because the star can also speak to personal healing and, wishes coming true, victory and stuff like that. So, but with the personal healing, it could be you're being challenged to take time to heal old wounds, emotional wounds. It could be physical healing too, but often for me, it seems like the star has this soft, magical side to it, and often for me that pairs up with emotions pretty nicely, so it does feel more like internal emotional stuff. I feel like you're going to be sleepy through the week, and really I just got this wash of having a hard time holding my eyes open, feeling really calm, wanting to talk really quiet and soft. I think you'll be really mellow, wanting to be having a hard time staying awake, and I think in that I think through that is why you don't feel so hopeful. Maybe because you feel like you're leaving that queen on her own in relation to this thing, or not living up to her expectations because she wants to be all efficient, so she's laid out all these expectations. And so you're doubtful about, the progression in that. Because I think the advice for you is the Knight of Wands. Look, it just was like a rush, and now I'm more awake. So yeah, has to do with the subdued nighttime. You're gonna be tired, but down. Yeah. And so the Knight of Wands is what is the advice for you. And so the Knight of Wands is telling you that, for one, it can be talking about change of residence. A lot of the time it is. When it shows up, he's like, you're moving. Or going on a long journey. Going to go on a trip. Things are going to be different. It's like vacation time, okay? This can be a male who is acting immature. That is your advice, so maybe act like an immature little turd, I guess. An energetic young man, so pretend to be energetic. Bring out your energetic aspects as much as you can in your little fog, which is your challenge. Your gloomy, pessimistic fog. You're trying to be... The advice is to sidestep that and, try to be more inner. That's what it looks like. That's so weird to me, because I don't think you can do that. If you're tired, you're tired. And I don't think you should be chugging those energy drinks to make it happen. Although maybe that's what it's like. Do what you gotta do this week. Become enlivened through the process. I do, it feels just mostly be energetic. Try to be. The advice is to be active. Yeah. That's so weird. And then I can feel it too. I feel the shift, so it's significant. Be active. If you have to drink energy drinks to be active, I guess do that this week. That's crazy to me. I don't like saying that. Don't do that, because it's bad for you. It's really bad for you. Drink organic green tea. No, just kidding. Do sugar shots. I don't know. Do something. Get energetic, even though you're going to feel wiped out, dude. I don't... Sleep. Try to sleep, but not during times where you should be doing things. Anyways, that's boggling me. I'm very curious to see how this worked out for you. In your week, how it shows up. This is your outcome. And this is how you walk into the next week. This is ideal, dude. Like, this is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, typically, like, all it says is the wish card. Emotional and material fulfillment and things that make you feel happy and you getting what you want and things coming through and all things awesome. Basically, you're going to walk out of this week having probably received something you've been wanting, being super happy, feeling fulfilled, ecstatic, like you're moving forward. So somehow you mustered up enough energy to like draw in some super awesome. And that's cool. I'm really curious on how this works out in your life for next week. If you think about it, you should totally comment and let me know. Like, really, that would be super radical. Because I am super curious. Yeah, and I am wishing you a beautiful week. And I really hope that this helps you somehow in your life, that adds to your life somehow. That's always my intent. If you want to see my videos in the future, do subscribe and you'll get notified when they hit the internet. If you feel inspired to, like, dislike, comment, that would be cool too. And yeah. Oh, if you want a personal reading with me, please do email me at moonmagicktarot@gmail.com and I'll get back to you as soon as possible with the details and we will work that out and get you your reading. Other than that, yeah, have a beautiful week and I'm sending you so much love, Aquarius, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.